This is Megan. She's going to tell us about some of the books she read for Teen Summer Book Club. Okay, so what's the first one?
This is called Leslie's Journal by Alan Stratton. It's about a girl who keeps a journal while she goes through her first year of high school, and she is kind of a rebel. Her parents get divorced, and then she starts acting out in school, and she gets a boyfriend from a new kid who moved into her school, and he starts to get possessive, and he's too old for her, and...
So is it kind of like a mystery?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, and he raped her a few times, and he started to be abusive, but her friend Katie helps her, and she gets to the point where she knows that she needs to leave him, and she goes and she takes him to court to make sure that he's not a first-time offender, because another girl who he had dated committed suicide before that, and another girl wouldn't testify against him, so this way he wouldn't be a first offender, and next time he would go to jail.
Oh, good. Yeah. Well, that's a good story. That's a problem with teen girls, not being able to get away from boys who are abusive, so that's an important story.
Yeah.
Okay, so what's the next one?
This one's The Geography of Girlhood, by Kristen Smith. It's about a girl whose mother left their family when she was really little, and she kind of lives in the shadow of her older sister.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so...
A sibling rivalry kind of.
Yeah. And her older sister had a boyfriend named Bobby, but she didn't like Bobby anymore, so she broke up with him, but she has always had a crush on Bobby.
Oh, no.
So she ended up dating him, but he was way too old for her again, and...
So the lesson is stay away from older boys in both those books.
Yeah.
Okay.
And she develops a better relationship with her family because she was being so just rebellious. She didn't really want anyone to let anyone in because she was upset that her mother left her. So that was about most of the book.
Okay, that sounds like a good one.
Yeah.
And what's the last one?
The Guardian by Nicholas Sparks.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, this one was really good. It was kind of weird for Nicholas Sparks, though, because it was kind of like a scary story.
So it wasn't like a Walk to Remember or any of his other ones. It was different.
Yeah, it's about a girl named Julie who falls in love with a man named Richard, and after her husband had died, and her husband gave her a Great Dane and told her that he would always watch over her, and the Great Dane was kind of like a person. He never had to be trained or anything, and then Richard started being possessive and didn't want her to do anything without him, and he gave her a locket that was kind of strange because it was only like their second or third date, and she had a friend named Mike, but she also liked Mike, and then she fell in love with Mike in the end, and they had to try to get rid of Richard because he was stalking her.
Oh, okay.
And she got rid of the locket, but then she found it in her house again, so that meant that he had gotten into her house somehow, and then when the police investigated it, when they finally started believing her, because she really didn't have any evidence, they found in his room that there were all these pictures of Julie, and then in the next room, in his bedroom, they found all these pictures of a girl named Jessica who had went missing.
Oh, no.
And he had killed her, but they looked so similar.
Oh, that's creepy.
Yeah. And she was wearing the locket that he gave Julie in the picture. And they both had the same initials, and so she thought it was weird that when he gave her the locket that it already had her initials.
That does sound creepy for Nicholas Sparks, especially.
Yeah. And in the end, nobody dies, but he tried to kill everybody just to get Julie alone. Yeah.
Oh,
so that's what happened.
It sounds like an intriguing one.
Yeah.
Well, thank you for doing the book reviews. We'll go get you some Grand Prize entry slips. Thanks.